At WRO, for us, home is not just a word. It's a principle, it's a belief, it's something we live every day.
I care so much about my family, and I want them to live better.
At WRO, we care. We care about the client.
Without them, I wouldn't be able to buy my house.
We really do help people. The idea was to prevent unfair lending, to prevent discrimination, and to provide assistance to those that are in need.
The organization was formed in 1968, right after the passage of the Fair Housing Act.
The mission of WRO is to be a fair housing organization in the broadest sense of the word fair.
We serve over 7,000 individuals per year, and all our services are at no cost.
WRO has been a great blessing and a great resource for myself and others.
Knowing that they're going to be there for me and they're going to help me out if there is something to be helped at, I mean, it's invaluable.
The value of WRO is in our mission, which has a moral imperative to help people who have been continually underserved by the community, by government agencies, and by the mental health system.
I got into some trouble for several reasons. When the economy turned down, I was caught up with 2 mortgages. As I couldn't find another job, I got deeper and deeper into debt. WRO helped to turn my life around. It reduced the mortgage quite a bit of money.
I got involved with WRO when my house was foreclosing. I was behind more than a year without paying my mortgage because my husband left me with my 3 children. But thanks WRO, they helped me to save my house. They helped me with emotionally and the money, all the paperwork. They did everything for me to save my house.
We do so much.
We help people with disabilities, and we help people who are seeking housing.
It covers many different kinds of discrimination.
WRO is the premier provider for foreclosure prevention in Westchester County.
Once the foreclosure situation started to hit the fan, we hooked up through the United Way's 211 helpline so that we could provide a 24-hour, 7-day response to people who needed help.
We facilitate workshops, we'll sit and do one-on-one counseling with the clients.
They educate realtors, they educate the consumer. They're a real resource for the whole community.
When predatory lending became a big thing 7 or 8 years ago, WRO was right there at the forefront to bring attention to the predatory lending problems we were having.
WRO is unique because they've reached out to the realtor community. It's not an adversarial relationship. They come to our office meetings. They come to our local board of realtors. They're a real ally to us.
It is a comprehensive housing organization that helps so many people in so many different ways.
WRO's programs are there to help families in need.
I had the privilege of working with a client, a young professional, a teacher, who had been approved to move into a co-op, and they loved her. She was somebody that they wanted to live in her building until they found out that she had a partner who was African American. And then they denied her approval. They tried to evict her, and we were able to get a successful outcome. She no longer wanted to move in, but we got all of her money back, plus an additional sum for her rights being violated.
I'm so grateful and so appreciative that WRO took the time and all the energy to help me get justice.
We are there to protect people.
WRO helped me to stay in my home. My landlady wanted to sell the apartment that I lived in, and I didn't have the money to buy it. And they helped us finance the home that I thought I was going to lose.
There's human rights laws that are on the books, but they're not enforced without organizations like WRO advocating for people.
And the staff is, without exception, fully committed to their work.
They take on difficult cases, they fight the difficult war for people who've been discriminated against, and in many cases, they're very successful.
We love what we do, and that comes out in the services that we provide.
I work at WRO for the satisfaction of helping people.
When someone walks in the door and they're crying, they're in pain, they're in anguish because they're being evicted or they've lost their home, and we can say at the end of a session, we can help you. That for me is a miracle on a daily basis.
WRO means peace of mind.
WRO means fairness.
It means hope that for the future.
WRO is a way home for people.
WRO means a new beginning.
WRO means opportunity.
WRO means I have a roof over my head.
WRO means affordable fair housing for all.
WRO means that there is light at the end of the tunnel.